The University of Sydney has stood for over 150 years. Its main campus fuses Oxbridge Gothic architecture with indigenous flora, a quiet but constant reminder of the rich Aboriginal heritage this land holds. Guided by the Wingara Mura design principles, our pavilion draws its structural language from the indigenous gathering place. It's a gesture that reaffirms the university's Australian identity and its relationship of trust with the Gadigal community. But as the campus grew, spreading further across Gadigal country over the following century, much of that connection began to fade. Connection to material, to flora, to country itself. By definition, an oasis serves as a space for travelers to take refuge in a barren land. Thus, our project Oasis will seek to replicate the same sense of relief and solace weary travelers have when coming across a retreat. This is the Jane Russell Courtyard. It sits at a critical junction, the footbridge linking Eastern Avenue, where tourists and visiting parents move through the campus, to the Wentworth Building, the main thoroughfare for students between classes. Despite this prime position, the courtyard has become little more than a corridor. We spoke with the people who pass through it every day, from first-time visitors to those who've watched this campus change over 20 years, and the story they told was consistent. Stark, square, cold, closed off, windy. Dominated by traffic noise from the Eastern Avenue. Nothing to draw them in, nothing to make them stay, and after dark, virtually unusable. Oasis begins here with these voices. What could we do to improve the atmosphere in the courtyard?
This courtyard?
Yes. This is your first time seeing
more greenery.
More greenery, right? Yeah. How would you describe this place?
Oh, like we're still in this courtyard in
Yes.
Pasca? It just feels like a transit zone, like when you're walking from your to class. It's just something unique, right?
Yeah, it's a bit ghetto, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think, or do you know anyone if people come here often for reasons other than commute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody comes here very much, do they?
Yeah.
No, it's usually fairly deserted. We've been walking through here for 20 years.
Oh, really? The wind analysis shows prevailing winds moving from the northwest towards the southeast, with surrounding buildings funneling airflow through the courtyard and creating stronger wind corridors. The sound map shows traffic noise concentrated closest to the courtyard's southern edge, reaching its highest levels near the source before gradually decreasing across the wider campus. Together, these findings highlight the courtyard's exposure to both wind and traffic noise. At Jane Russell Courtyard, the surrounding buildings create significant shade across much of the day, particularly during winter when the sun sits lower in the sky. In summer, the higher sun angle brings more direct sunlight into the center of the courtyard, increasing heat exposure around midday. This suggests that the design should provide additional overhead shading for the summer, while still allowing lower angle winter sunlight to enter and warm the space. Where the existing courtyard is rigid, angular, closed, Oasis introduces a circular, spiraling form representing the indigenous symbol of meeting. A shape that doesn't direct people through the space, but pulls them towards its center. Towards community and its segmented aperture, towards that adjacent exhibition and the life gathering around it, which is often neglected by the people who pass by the courtyard, as there is a lack of visual cues pointing towards the space itself, as indicated from our survey. That same tension plays out across the site itself, our curved pavilion set against the rectangular skate building and the triangular form of the Verge exhibition. Contrast like this isn't just visually engaging, it's psychological. It breaks monotony, it creates a clear focal point, and satisfies something innate in us. Every material choice here carries a meaning. The pavilion's timber elements are built from Sydney red gum, a traditional material of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. The planting was chosen with the same care. The grass tree Xanthuria, known to the Gadigal as Gadi, the Sydney golden wattle, planted in grass patches next to the surrounding benches, bloomed once a seasonal signal that sea mullet were ready to be fished from the harbour. And Hybertia scandens, the native snake vine, hanging from the vertical garden, each chosen to hold its presence through every season of the year. To answer the lifeless surroundings, the wind, the noise, Oasis works on multiple senses at once. The pavilion's curved perimeter and layered vegetation form a natural windbreak. Water moves through the fountain and waterfall, its sound folding into wind chimes scattered through the trees, together softening the traffic noise that once defined this place. And as the day turns to evening, integrated lighting rises from the underground lamps, warm, low, inviting, turning a space once abandoned after dark into one that comes alive at night, while conserving the boundaries of light pollution.